to So Light. I like, you like.
So light.
Hello everyone.
Yo, yo, yo.
This is your host Kelyn and
Noel in the house. NT in the house. NT in the house. Oh, yeah, yeah. Actually,
Today
just nice. Right? Because the song is DT in the house, then Jolene in the house. Then us is NT in the house, Kelyn in the house. See the Lin and the T. Wow, actually
the
很 ngam
KL
哦
in the house. Hello, this is Kelyn from the future. Before we start the episode, I just want to address some of the wheezing sound you might hear throughout the episode. That's actually coming from my blocked nose, and my breathing just got blocked, so there's that wheezing sound. So just want to let you guys know, because I was recovering from a cold. So don't worry, we are both fine and fully recovered by the time we were recording this episode. So yeah, back to the episode. Yeah, we are on 12th episode.
Yes.
The
12.
1, 2. 1
1,
plus 1
2.
equals to 2. Yeah, we are like teaching math on our podcast.
Because we are geeks also.
Kinda.
Yes.
I just want to start
12
out a bit more lively, because I think today the topic is going to be a little bit more solemn.
And
A bit on the-
soulful.
And soulful and emotional and, you know, more vulnerability you will see in us as we share our experience. So let's start with the question. Noel, do you have anything that you took a long time to let go?
Wow, you suddenly like this ask me, wow. Oh. Wow.
There will be a lot of sighs in this episode.
Yes. But just to disclaimer first, everything is past tense lah. So it's just thinking back. Wow, like this ask me, I think I can only think of one lah. And I would say that is this matter has been weighing on my heart for a very, very long time. I think, nothing else in my life lah. Not that I'm very young, not that I'm very old, but this thing, I think it lasted maybe about coming 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I think only recent years then I can finally say that, it's time to let go. And to really move on.
Today I shall sing all the songs.
Can. For a change, you can take over whatever songs that you can relate to.
I try. My arsenal's not as strong as Noel in the form of song lyrics.
Actually, I don't know why I have this thing, like since young. Like whatever words that we're just talking about, right, just suddenly burst into lyrics.
Yeah, this has been Noel since primary school. And then nothing has changed.
It's like a dictionary, It's like song lyrics dictionary in my brain.
Encyclopedia of all songs lyrics.
Yeah, I know, right?
And it just continue to increase.
Because over the years you listen to more songs, and then
Yes.
I continue to remember more songs. That's why not bad. My memory space got increased despite
It's
getting
the
older.
elephant Wikipedia of songs.
My goodness, that's so true. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna dig out this like 10-year-old thing. But okay, in good faith and with an open mind, and definitely let go already lah. Okay, so it's no longer painful, I would say, and I don't feel the frustration, the imbalance, the hurt really. So okay, it's okay. I can dig it out. It's safe
Basically,
in
we are
my-
digging out our past to share with our listeners on what we can do if you ever face similar experience or you have things you need to let go.
Yeah. So, okay, here goes.
I shall have a counter for every sigh we make. Ding!
Yes, I guess so. Okay, so I used to have this very big group. Okay, we were very very close. Okay, this social group lah. We hang out every day. I mean, we were schoolmates, right? So we will spend day in day out. Only Saturday Sundays they know lah. Monday to Friday, I tell you, this big group always sticky to each other. Okay, you can see all of us always together, hang out together.
Go
In
toilet
school
also go
after
together.
school, yeah, go toilet, go together. Then you know girls, right? Girls every time, hey, you want go toilet nah? Hey, okay, I want go toilet.
Yeah.
So very normal, right? Then after that, go canteen. Hey, what you want to eat? Yeah, okay, I eat same as you.
And they
Typical
all kill the
girls
same thing, yeah.
typical girls lah. It really that time because we are such a big group, right? Then sometimes school canteen has special days. Like today is curry chicken or what, right? I tell you one shot we order, auntie, 10 over plates of curry chicken. That is how big our group
Oh
is.
my god, that's very big.
But very easy for the auntie. She just tuck all the rice, then the curry.
All repeated one all the order
because
is sama same.
Times how many, right? So very easy. So that's how
But it
close
sucks
we
to
are
be
lah.
the person queuing after you. Have to
too
wait for
bad.
templates. Like
Too
you see
bad.
the queue, maybe you see 1 or 2% of the group there, and then like
Yes.
until we want template, and then the person standing behind, I got cheated. I thought 2% only.
Yes, I know, right? But too bad. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, we were that close knit, and then we just sort of fall apart lah. Things just fall apart because after that after graduation you go into different paths, right? Some continue study, some decided to go and work, don't want to study. So that kind of thing. So it was for the first time in our life that we all had different things to do. Am I right to say that? Everyone
Yeah.
started to study different courses, went to different schools.
Yeah.
Then, like I said, some went to work directly, right? Don't want to further
Yeah,
studies.
yeah.
So really, we were like torn apart. Okay, like
Physically.
this really some at north, south, east, west, all over in Singapore. So of course, it was a bit difficult to continue that kind of close relationship because of different schedules and right.
Yeah.
And also definitely, as people grow older, you'll meet different people.
Yeah, and you go into different school, you definitely have different cliques of friends also.
Correct.
Yeah.
So things just got a bit messy. I would say messy because I started working as well despite studying. So I was doing like this part-time job lah. So it's very ad hoc. I can be called like, hey, are you free this afternoon? Can you come and just help us for a few hours? That kind of job. So I started getting along with that group. That means my colleagues. Then, and somehow I was the youngest ma. So they are like, ayo, you never mind, if you're busy at school, then never mind, it's okay. But if you're free, it'll be good, you can help lah. So they are very accommodating to me because I'm still schooling, whereas they are working adults. Yeah. So I think maybe that's how things got a bit messy because I had to cope with school. I had work. I have this new group of friends. And I still have my old bunch.
I'm smiling because I keep thinking of the lyrics. Things just got out of hand. I'm sorry.
How to sing? Please. I never hear before.
I forgot. Is it Westlife or NSYNC that song? Like it's got to do with the guy cheated on the girl. Then say like things just got out of hand or something like that. Right, wait. Until I can remember how it goes. I'm smiling the whole time. I'm sorry.
It's okay, it's okay. We are talking about this in good faith.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's okay. It's okay to make some, mix it up with some laughter as well.
Yeah, to make it more fun, yeah. But let me go and search.
Yeah.
Okay,
While
continue.
I'm talking about, while I'm continuing my story, right?
Yeah.
So okay, for me lah, I don't want to say anything. In case any of you are listening, you know who you are. But I just want to say
let
my side
bygones
lah.
be bygones. Yeah.
Okay. Now it's
Yeah.
just reflecting lah. I think things just got busier and I couldn't spend as much time as I wanted with them because I was torn everywhere, right? School, work, new friends, all this. And family as well, of course. So because okay, context to it is that in the previous episode we're sharing that I'm a very type 2 person, right? And what we haven't touched on, which we can touch on in future, is that Noel has a fat type 9 wing as well.
Yeah.
So other than the fat chicken wing type 2, I also have a fat chicken wing type 9. So what happens when you mix type 2 and type 9?
Yeah, very accommodating.
Yes. Thank you, coach. Yes. So
Yeah, always about what others want, what others think, what others feel.
and I put
Yeah.
others first instead of myself.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So the 2 plus 9 does not equals to 11, but it equals to just now what Kelyn was sharing.
Accommodating.
Yes. So I was that friend. I was always the one who will try to juggle this huge group. And we're talking about more than 10 people in this group. Always used to like please everyone, make sure everyone is comfortable, make sure everyone's needs are met, make sure I'm there for them every time, right? But when I have my own things, I have my own areas of attention needed, right? I guess that's where the imbalance came in, which is like if you have a pie chart, right? Last time is 100% given to them.
Yeah.
Right. After that, when you go into different schools, all this, then okay, then you slot out. You cut that slice of cake a bit, okay, for school. Then come my part-time job. You cut a bit more. And then you're slowly eating into the 100% that you initially started, right? So then after that, new friends. Then you further cut in.
Yeah.
So the more you cut in, and then family leh. My own family leh. Because I'm always so busy, right? Then also like I need to go to family activities, family gatherings, all this, right? So further cut in. So I guess that's where they started to feel a bit imbalanced. Okay, this is how I feel. Okay, I just want a disclaimer first. This is how I feel. So become, I don't know why, it started to become my fault. Okay, it could be because of the duty and the responsibility that I have been serving for those years became like nothing to them, like because I wasn't there that much.
Yeah,
So
I
it
think
started
there's
to become
there's some codependency there.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when you were sharing with me just now during the pre-meeting, I was wondering if, because you're so accommodating, you are constantly the server, right? Like,
Yep.
not in a nasty way, but like,
yeah,
because you're
understand.
constantly the giver.
Yes.
So,
That's what we mentioned in the previous episode. Type 2s are always the giver.
Yeah, we are always very willing to give, but we also tend to create codependency, meaning, for example, if I always help my child to go to the toilet, right? And then I don't teach her how to go herself, then it will create this codependency that I only know how to go toilet if an adult is accompanying me. So if we put this onto a friendship kind of setting, it'd be more of like, oh, it's always Noel who plans our outing. It's always Noel who makes sure we all agree on one thing. It's always Noel who will make sure all our needs are met. Then suddenly now Noel is not here, and then why is she not here? You know, kind of thing. So because there's already this codependency, they're expecting you to be there.
Maybe hor. Now that you share, maybe.
Yeah, so you see, I
didn't
shed
think of
some light
that.
on the their perspective part where suddenly you're not there. I don't know how to go toilet myself.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
To
Like
put
an
it very
analogy.
bluntly, yeah,
Correct,
the
analogy.
analogy, suddenly Noel not there, we don't know how to go out as a group. You know, kind of thing. Like we don't know where to meet, we don't know where to go, or we don't know how to make sure everybody is okay with the decision or the plans, etc.
And who becomes the nanny? I'm always the nanny in the group.
Yeah, like who is the one
Take
who
care
will
of
lend us
us.
the shoulder to cry, who will take care of us, who will bring tissues like Kelyn. I'm always the tissue goddess in the group. Oh, you want tissue? I have.
I think at the end of this podcast, we need some tissue brands to be our sponsor.
Yeah, I guess so.
Kelyn will be a very
My
good
favorite
model.
brand is start with K one. See, that's my name. So if you all know what I
Okay.
mean, I cannot sound out the name now.
Yeah. If you are listening, please DM us, please. Especially
We would
COVID
like
times, we
to.
need tissue.
Yeah, I really
It's
used this brand for
essential,
many
you
years.
know.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
essential.
Especially for people like me, right? Constantly a sinus problem. Like my
Mm.
mother-in-law always say that you use tissue like you use air like that.
You also poor thing.
She will buy one whole bag of like 5 boxes, and I can finish within 1 week.
Aiyo.
Especially when I'm sick.
Oh dear. Aiyo. For me, it's not because of my nose. For me, it's cleanliness. I feel like wiping here, wiping
Yeah,
there.
yeah. So you see, we have both the good users of it. Yes, wiping here,
So,
wiping there.
hit us up
Yeah, we're happy to help
to be
you
your spokesperson.
spread. Yeah, spread the wonderful joys of using this brand.
Yes.
Okay, back to your story.
Yeah. So, I guess that maybe because I wasn't there as much as I wanted to, so this sort of, I felt that they were trying to find faults with me, and for some things I agree. Okay, I mean, like, that's life. I'm sorry, but that's life. How do you want me
Yeah.
to split like school, work, new friends, new environment, plus old environment?
It's
So
just
I
different
think
phase in life, lor. Right.
so I I felt very bad during that time, and I didn't want to say anything as what we shared in the previous episode, because we don't know how to retaliate. We don't know what to say, right? Yeah, so I was just silent all the time. So I don't know. I really don't know how to react at that time. Should I retaliate? But why should I be explaining myself? Shouldn't it be self-explanatory? In fact, all these thoughts were running through my head. Like, do I really need to explain myself? Then, on one hand, I was thinking, you mean all these years you all still don't know me, meh?
Yeah. So
It actually
you
hurt me, you know. It hurt me
yeah.
more because I have done. I'm not trying to claim credit. Okay, it's not like, oh, I do this, so you must return me. It's not that. It's not. It's not really as what we explained in the Type 2 episode. Like, it's not. It's the part that you still don't understand me.
Yeah.
Then okay lor. I mean, maybe I'm more sensitive now that looking back, right? Maybe I'm more sensitive because I have type 2. I'm more sensitive to people's being, habits, preferences, whatever. So okay, I take it upon me that because I have this special gift, so I naturally will understand people more, and I cannot I won't use the word expect lah, but I cannot have the same thinking upon others, which is, oh, you also will understand me, you also will see through me after so many years of how I behave, how I am, and what I am, and what I'm becoming as we slowly go into young adults at that age. So it was even more hurtful, yeah, because really like the simple sentence as, you don't know me meh? You don't know me well meh?
To answer
And
your question, Noel, this question, I think it baffles a lot of people, especially those going through teenage to young adulthood, right? Psychologically, our development, the brain development, at that age, right? By right, according to average, right? In the 12, okay, no, we start secondary school in 13, right? 13 to 17-ish years. Our brain development has not grown the extra part yet. Which is the part to be able to put in concepts of you are in a different environment and these people have different life other than having your life with you. So you feel everybody is in the same path as you. So that's why we click better with people who are in the same class, in the same year, in the same school, that kind of thing, right? So around 18, 19, that's when our brains start to develop that extra understanding that different people come from different walks of life. They have different contexts which they use their time and how they manage things around them. So be it schedule, school, work, relationship, that kind of thing. So some people, when they transition to this, they face a very big resistance. Because they like the status quo of I just
something
hang
like a
out with
shock
my
lah.
old friends.
A shock to changes.
Some sort of cultural shock. So they either reclude themselves, that means they retract themselves from any social setting and go back to their old social setting.
Okay.
Which is the secondary school group.
Okay.
And then hope to find like security, stability, like how we were before. Like they're constantly comparing to, we were like that, we were so close, like we always do things together, that kind of thing. So they will use some sort of form of words like that, and then they will compare to now. No. Now you walk your own way, I walk my own way, or you do things without me, and how dare you?
Maybe.
Like how dare you take your attention away from me when you said that I was the most important thing in your life, or like the group. Like as long as most of them have the same kind of ideology, then it's easier to like agree with each other, and then starting to realize that how come this person don't think the same way as us. And there's nothing wrong with you. Actually, I would comment that your development is much faster than theirs. It might be because of a type 2 thing.
I didn't link it that way.
Yeah, I find that because, okay, this is not from my own mouth, okay, this is from a lot of other people's mouth, and some of my trainers, they have mentioned is that being a type 2, because you stand in so many different people's shoes, right? You tend to have a broader understanding of different contexts. Different type of personalities. And then when a person say that they are very tired, or they are very overworked, or they are overwhelmed, and then you start to understand why, what is the situation that caused all this. It's because we can stand in their shoe. Therefore, our understanding of, this is a change, like this phase is normal. Like me changing.
So that's why, I mean, to put it in layman terms, that's why people always say, thank you for being so understanding. So it's this understanding part which is
and we also benefit from that. So the good part is we benefit from that because we understand them. So we also like we maybe we have 10 points extra, in the realm of context and different walks of life and different things that you put your time into.
Oh, okay.
So we are more accepting when things change, like when you go from secondary school into tertiary, whichever tertiary you are going to, right? Like you mentioned, some people go work, like some people,
Yeah.
like you can understand all different types. Yeah,
I see,
you
okay.
already have the preempt that this is gonna happen. Like our development is a little bit ahead.
Okay. I didn't think
Usually
of it that
people
way. Okay.
tend to mention us in a sense of, she's usually the wiser among the group. Or she is the one with the most level-headed. Like she's more rational and usually not so overtaken by emotions or like the, those drive to do things as a teenager, like you want to go for adrenaline rush or something like that. Usually the person who is the type 2 in the group usually be like, let's hold on, let's think about it, let's pause, usually the wiser one. And because we've seen other people, I mean, we don't only interact with our friends, we do interact with our relatives and,
Yes.
sometimes our uncle, aunties. And when adults tell you their experience, you could step in their shoes and see their perspective, and therefore you have a more mature understanding of things.
Oh. Well, I really never think of it this way.
So, like, from the start, when you were saying about all this, right, you're constantly disclaimering, right, like, this is how I feel, this is how I feel, right?
Yes.
That's also a very type 2 thing, because we don't want to assume we understand you.
Yeah.
And we also don't want to assume that we know what's going on in your head. But
Yes.
we most likely got 90% right lah, most of the time.
But we just
Not
keep it to
not we
ourselves
trying
lah.
to brag lah. Yeah, we're not
Yeah.
trying to brag, but we can most likely predict what you are going to do. Yeah, it's just our so-called nice side don't want us to retaliate or hurt you.
Or to be offensive to others.
Yeah, or to retaliate, like what you mentioned, like what, like, I don't really want to retaliate, although they don't make sense, they don't understand me. Yeah.
Some things were a bit ridiculous lah, honestly speaking, if you are listening.
Like some accusation and some
A bit lah,
assumptions, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why, comes back to the point, which is you don't know me, man. So it was a bit hard to accept initially, but I think after that I got tired also lah. I think everything just spiraled down, which is after being that way for so many years, and then you still don't understand me, you don't know me well, then suddenly it becomes exhaustion. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining that I had to be this friend, no. I had to do this for you. I'm not. I actually, because I'm type 2, right? I willingly do things, so I'm okay. But it's just the disappointment that I was,
which is
like,
very normal.
everything just like went down the drain. For so many years, everything just went down the drain, and then I admit I was still very troubled by it lah, especially the first few years. Yeah, I will always think about that situation, that moment, the arguments, the accusations, the what do you call it, the 谈判 ah? How do you say 谈判 in English?
Negotiation. It was
Something
not
like
really
negotiation.
negotiation leh. It was more of like a blaming stage they put you on, and then they just throw different accusations and blame on you.
Okay, now that I look back, and I mean at that moment when it happened, somehow I'm a very visual person, right? Now I really like putting myself back in that scene. I still remember everything. I still remember where the place was,
What color shirt you wearing?
the shirt maybe I can't remember lah, but like where did I go before that? What did I do before that? Before meeting them, and then when we met, how did we sit? What was the formation that we sit? Like next to me is who? All this I still remember. Okay, I don't know why I have this stupid elephant memory.
Elephant
that
memory.
good things, bad things. All I remember lah. Okay, this type of rubbish also I remember. Okay, anyway, I believe lah they most probably also had some hope that after clearing the air, after I call it the clear the air session lah, the whatever you call it lah, the session lah, okay. I believe lah they actually had some hopes that I will be soft-hearted, then again think of how they feel, consider what they have nicely
But they were
put
throwing
up.
rotten eggs
So
at you, right?
50-50 lah. I mean, that's why I say some things were okay, true. Some things maybe they wanted me to be more aware of. Then some things are really, sorry to say, but really ridiculous. Okay, so there was a mixture lah. Yeah. So okay. I mean, yeah. Somehow I told you, right? I always very self-aware person. So maybe that helped me also in a way. That okay, I was actually neglecting this. I wasn't aware of that.
Which is
things.
good
Okay.
that you didn't take all the ridiculous comment to heart also, right?
I mean, yeah lah. Of course, when the ridiculous comments and remarks flew towards me, it was more like the like seriously,
Like dash dot dash.
you're using that as an excuse, like okay, it is that kind lah. But okay, so anyway, so I think they wanted me to, in Chinese we call 回心转意. In English is
yeah.
to
Return the heart and turn your face towards them.
yeah, as
Let me
usual we have,
translate.
yeah, we every time have very loosely translation lah, huh? Very loose translation.
Basically, to turn around and go back to them.
Turn around.
Oh
Every
my
now
God,
and then I
return
get a
them.
little bit.
So you
Turn around.
cannot win her Wikipedia song lyrics. I cannot. See the one about what things just got out of hand. That one. Until now I cannot find what's that song about. I'm
Okay,
so
never
sorry.
mind. It's okay. When you think of it, you can share in the next episode.
Oh yeah. We're gonna
Okay.
create a playlist on Spotify, right?
Oh, okay. Yes. I will go and recall what are the songs I sang in the episodes, and then we add to the public playlist.
如果没有你 Yeah, that's how they feel. And then that's what they will say.
日子怎么
怎么
过？
过
Okay lah. I feel touched also lah. Actually, it was really like a mixture of feelings lah. You feel touched that they feel that this is so important to them that they needed to highlight to me. I don't mean it sarcastically, Don't I don't mean it
Noel,
sarcastically.
so nice. Every word disclaimer. Every word disclaimer.
Yeah, it's true. I don't mean it that way. I mean truthfully lah, that I felt touched that, I mean, if you don't find something or someone important, you won't want to go and say right?
Yeah.
So yeah, on one hand it was that lah, like, or it's because probably they wanted to make me come back, so called, like
Baby,
increase
come
the
back.
Oh yeah, like the pie chart, right? Maybe increase more, go back to them more.
Yeah.
Don't cut the cake so thinly, right? Increase more. So maybe on one hand I was thinking of that. On the other hand is hurt lah. Obviously hurt by whatever remarks that they have. So okay, so the first few years it was really very difficult because no doubt I have a new life, new group of friends, whatever. But of course, whatever we had, and somehow I'm a very sentimental person. Whatever we had is very important to me, even to this day. I don't blame anyone. I don't blame anything, and that's why I always tell Kelyn, whatever good or bad experiences in your life, right? Whoever you have met, whatever that happened, right? Everything happens for a reason. I'm that kind of person lah. I don't take any good or bad incident as something so detrimental that it will change my whole life or what. I always ask myself, what can I learn from it? And who am I becoming from that experience? I tend to think towards that way. Okay, so whatever bad things that happen throughout that whole few years, I will just, okay, it's okay. It happened to me. Yeah, I'm hurt. I'm sad. I'm frustrated. I feel injustice. I imbalance, everything negative, right? But I learned to cherish my friends who really stay on. Despite, I have to say that even though this happened, a few of them still hold on to me and can actually say that you are not this sort of person. Please don't listen to them.
Oh.
Yeah. And I have this dear friend who she normally don't... I want to cry already lah.
Yeah, I can hear your voice. Yeah. Okay.
See her dig up already become cry again.
It's like that. Yeah. Like we said, type 2s, we are very feeling people. So we really feel very deeply for everybody. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so she's my friend. She's like my oldest friend lah. She actually told me that she's someone who is very quiet. She doesn't get angry on. She's a very calm person, okay? So she was the one who actually said, I feel very, very angry that this happened to you. Okay, then I was like, wow, I first time hear you say so angry. She's always the... Okay, I have to admit, last time when I was younger, I did have a bit of temper lah. So she's always the one like, Noel, calm down. She's always the... So for her to be so angry and her face and everything, I never seen her so angry before.
Yeah, she's always a very like calm as a water, kind of
she's
person.
very quiet one.
Yeah, she's very quiet.
She don't talk much one. Then I'm the talkative one, right? That's why we are best friends lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she actually was so angry, but as usual, she also not the kind that will, you give me the phone number now, I go and call and scold. She's not.
Yeah, she's not
kind,
those. Yeah.
But she just felt so angry when she learned about the whole thing because she wasn't there. I don't know, they never invite her on purpose or whatever, I don't know lah. But she only got to know the whole thing after it happened. Then that's why she's like, I cannot be there for you. She really like, she was so angry. And
why did they purposely ask you out without asking me? And then
become like should be I'm the one angry, right? Become I have to comfort her.
Calm her down.
Really like okay.
I think this is the time where you can differentiate a true friend from a normal friend. Like, I'm not so sure if I shared this story before. Like I think I did. Like it was about the father and the daughter. Then the father is like, "Yay! I've got a promotion at work or a bonus or something like that. He won something. He won a prize."
Okay. Never mind. You say.
Then he was telling his daughter, "Go to the neighborhood and invite all our good friends and relatives to come for dinner." And he's gonna make a feast and stuff like that. So the daughter went out as she was told, but she told all of them, she just started shouting, "My dad's house on fire! Who can help? Please come help us!"
Huh?
Like that.
Okay.
Yeah. And the people who came running, not what the dad expected, of course, because those people who came running with buckets of water and stuff, like, they were taken by surprise, and she invited them all in, and then they were like so baffled, like, "Where's the fire? Like, is your dad okay?" That kind of thing. And then the dad like, "What did you do? I asked you to invite the relatives and close friends, right? Then she said, no, these are your close friends. These are the people who will be there for you when you are in trouble.
Oh.
And they
Okay.
deserve to share the feast that you're going to provide more than those you call close friends who didn't come. Like, really, they were in the neighborhood, but they didn't come. So,
Okay.
yeah, a good analogy to
Yeah.
what's really a true friend. And yeah, when Noel was telling me this, I think years ago, I was also very angry. Like, why did they do this to you? Like, but same thing, I'm also not those who, if I were there at the scene, I also would be like, maybe I will just let Noel cry on me. But I won't retaliate.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will like stand back and I'll fight for you, Noel.
Yeah lah,
I'm
yeah lah.
not
We
type
are not
A.
that.
So
Yeah.
we don't have that. I need to
Yeah.
fight for my friend and justice. No.
Yeah, so just now I was saying, right, the first few years it was very difficult because of the changes, all this. And so first few years, I would say maybe 3-4 years. Then go to the 5th to 7th year, I think I was like halfway to closure already lah. Even though I didn't have any closure. But I have to self-heal right? I have to
So
find
you
my own...
end off with them that day, right? Did you?
Sorry, I missed out the part. Yeah, I was saying that I believe that they wanted to 挽回我, right? Something like to make me stay, right? But I decided that that's it. Yeah, I was the one who decided that's it. So even though there's no closure per se, so I had to do my own self healing. So I have to admit lah, like I did become a broken recorder.
Oh yeah,
I
I
did
think
talk
so.
about it because I think as what remember you were saying that different people have different ways of healing. So maybe my way of healing from that is to talk about it. So I'm sorry to my friends who were there for me to the very last end that I keep repeating. But yeah, it's my way of self-healing lah. So
You don't
I
have to
also
be sorry for anything, babe.
But now, I mean, at that moment, I did feel very irritated by myself. Like, why again? This Noel, I want to talk about this story again. I did feel, like I have been sharing now already episode 12, right? I always have this internal conflict because I want to be nice, but I also know I want to do something, but I need to be nice. So it's always that I need to do something, but I need to be nice.
I need to
also.
heal, but I also want to think about how you feel about me healing by being a broken recorder and repeating and repeating and repeating.
Yes. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I was
the internal conflict. The well forever.
I have a lot of internal conflicts. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it was a struggle lah. So I was a broken recorder for a few years. Then after that, I stopped playing the record. I stopped playing the recording to others. I play to myself. So what did I do? Journal lor. Right? I always say journaling, you can write your feelings. So you don't... I mean, I also don't want to bore my friends who were the actual people who went through the journey. And I also don't want to keep repeating. I on the other hand, I also felt that if you keep repeating, right, you probably can't really heal from it as well. So the next step is to have the silent treatment. And I not the silent treatment, the passive aggressive, is your own self treatment silently. Yeah. So journal about it. I will write about it. I will think about it in my free time to just let go. I think that's my way of letting go. And finally, I can say that now it's how many years already? 10 years? More than 10 years? Yeah, more than 10 years. More than 10 years, yeah. I can... Even though I did cry just now, but I cry is because I thought of my first friend. I would say she's my first friend who is still with me even until now. Yeah. Because
I know her.
How she... Yes. How she reacted. I can vouch
that she's a very cool as ice person. I tell you. To see her angry is really... once in a lifetime kind of thing.
Yeah. So I was very touched lah. So that's why
Yeah.
just now I just burst out into tears very naturally as I was thinking about her. Yeah. Even Kelyn also, I saw you a bit watery,
Yeah.
teary.
I feel like, why wasn't I there? You know, like that feeling. I have that feeling. And then the second thing is, I totally feel you when you mention about like, you still don't know me, man. Like, you still don't understand me, man. Like, we friends for so many years, you still don't understand me, man. Like, I've gone through that also. So when you were talking about that, I was like, it's a thing that we struggle with as a type
Yes.
2, is that it's not that we expect you to understand us, but at the same time it's a two-way relationship. Like, why is it only I
Yeah.
understand you and then you don't
Correct.
understand me? But at the same time, we are such good listeners
Yes.
and such good receivers, and we are such good like problem
Giver
solver,
as well.
advice giver, you know, kind of thing. So chances are 80% of the time the other person is talking, and then 30% of the time we are like, oh, you poor thing, oh, okay, I feel you, you know, kind of thing. So then it comes to a point where like, oh, maybe I didn't give them the chance to understand me.
You
also.
see, that's why I always have this conflict. I always try to balance things. Yeah, I always try to. But then maybe I never give the person
You try
a
to
chance.
find excuse for the person. That's the thing. They hurt you, right? You still find excuse for them.
But it's very natural of me. I seem I'm always like that.
So you see,
Yeah.
I keep mentioning, Noel is too nice.
Yeah, I know, right?
I learned to
Yeah.
be not as nice already for a while.
I mean, over the years, especially working adult already. So of course you learn this. Yeah, but I mean during that time is like young adult ma. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I journal. I think about it. Whatever that I can, I just use my own ways lah to get over it. And yeah, I can safely say that I let it go already. And I always, the thing about closure, right? I think we can talk about closure in another episode.
Yeah,
Closure is also a very big topic and very interesting topic. So okay, I just touched on it a little bit like using this experience of mine because it's so significant. I'll use the word significant in my life, right?
so hurtful.
So okay. Okay. Let's not think of the hurt anymore.
No, you're using very nice and safe words, but like to me the impact is, it's not just significant. It's hurtful. It's dreadful. It's like, it's a pierce through my heart kind of thing. Right?
Yeah lah. But
Right.
it's okay. I already let it go. Let it go.
Let it go.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I initially I thought that I needed a closure. I needed a closure from them. And that's the thing about closure, which is it's very natural of us to think that we need closure from the other party. I don't know about do you feel this? Do you feel that you always so I naturally thought that I needed a closure from them, but obviously how to get a closure, right? That happened at then, and it's not that I can turn back time. If only I can turn back time. Literally, right? If only. Then if not, J Chow would be 想回到过去，试着让你的。Yeah, see, I got 2 songs. Yeah. So it's not that I can go back time and then to reenact the scene or whatever. I don't know, like to just get a closure, get a conclusion, whatever. And ultimately, I was the one who cut all ties. I was the one who selected this direction. I decided that I had enough, and then okay, bye. I don't want to rekindle. I don't want to patch back. I don't want to think of ways to amend things. Yeah, I just decided, you know what, enough lah. Okay, so I walked away. So the closure should come from me, ma.
Isn't that a closure already?
That's the no, but the part that why did they do this to me?
Oh.
To me, honestly, again, I want to disclaimer, honestly, is what I feel lah, huh? If any of you are listening lah, you all suddenly want to support me, I thank you very much. But okay, I feel, or rather I felt, that we were okay like we still meet. I mean, at that time, even though yeah lah, a bit difficult to meet cause working lah. Some also start to have part-time job, whatever ma. So we were, to me it felt like things was still as per normal, but it was, I don't know what happened, like somewhere one nuclear bomb was building at some backyard, and then I didn't realize, and then suddenly the backyard, and then phew, fly just boom. And I didn't even know that y'all were building this nuclear bomb It felt that way. I didn't know.
So you like the fire.
I guess so. So I didn't realize lah. That's why it was even more shocking because you didn't know that they were fabricating. I use very technical terms. Fabricate. They were
fabricating
building
lies, assumptions of you.
Don't know lah. Whatever time bomb, whatever bomb, nuclear bomb, also throw here lah. So that's why I wasn't prepared for it. I didn't know that was coming.
Who
it was
could
just thrown.
Like seriously, who could be prepared?
So I guess the closure was that, like the first few years, or maybe half of the whole time frame was with the closure for that point. So but then it was the realization that I had that, okay, why don't we look at things from the other hand? I was the one who end things, like just now I said. I was the one who said that I don't want to continue. I don't want to find a solution to make amendments. I don't want to patch back. So the closure come from within me. So I started to do my journaling, which is I don't want to be the broken recorder. I don't want to keep repeating the same old story every time, or like most of the time when we have social gatherings. Then it's detrimental for them lah. Again, I'm thinking more for them lah, which is I need to heal, but never mind, I finally heal. Okay. Then so journaling is a way of healing too. It's a way of recovering too.
I thought of another song. Okay.
You can sing now.
It's Jay Chou's song, like 为什么 like
为什么这样子
yeah, like the part like even though we break up, I'm still thinking for you.
Oh,
that part.
Okay. Yeah, something like that lah.
Yeah.
So,
it's really the 为什么这样子 that song one.
Yeah. So yeah, okay. Over the time, and I think I myself also told myself that, okay, I'll ask is it time to let go? Can you let go? And not yet? Okay, never mind. Continue the recovery. So it's
this
like a self-therapy.
This is a form
no?
of self-therapy and
finding
self-coaching.
it's self-coaching. Okay. I didn't know that. See, you teach me so many things that I didn't know.
I wouldn't know how to use the word self-coaching before, like until like when I started to learn about coaching and stuff. Right? So on certain level, you can do that for yourself. You can either use like journaling, like you mentioned. It's a way of writing down. So then you switch. So you write down your feelings and your thoughts as the victim, right? As the client, right? As being coached. Then you switch your role, your thoughts into a coaching kind of thought. And then you'll be some people call this shadow journaling. So if you all can just Google search, it's called shadow journaling. So it's a form of you are being the angel for yourself. You are being the guardian for yourself. Like, okay, so what is this feeling trying to tell me? What do I want to get out from this? What are the things that I can learn from this? Like, you unknowingly did this for yourself.
Yeah. Now that I didn't even realize I was doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a very amazing thing. Like that I find that you are you're self-coaching yourself way before you were coached.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Now that you
Yeah.
mention, I
Yeah.
didn't realize. I really
Yeah.
I didn't realize I was doing that.
It's a very good coping mechanism. It's a very healthy one. So, not many people have access to it. But if you are still troubled by whatever circumstances, like, I mean, to our listeners lah, that you're facing right now, you're trying to let go of something. It's good to do some shadow journaling, or you can record yourself if like journaling is not really your thing. You can record yourself in a voice memo,
Yeah.
and
correct.
then you play back, and then you become the angel for yourself, and like, oh, why do I think of it this way? Like, what is the thing that triggered my feelings about this person? What type of closure do I want from this person? Or if they were here right now, what would I say to them? And all these different questions that you can put up for yourself. When you Google shadow journaling, there's some blogs that have some prompters that can help you with
That
this.
can help you to guide you.
To guide you, so you just, instead of writing it down, you could like record yourself, or you just talk to yourself over the mirror. Right?
Yeah.
Some people tend to find that it's more, it helps to relieve the feelings more compared to writing down, because sometimes we might write slower than our thoughts. So yeah, so this one way to like slowly let go of the feelings.
Yes.
Another part I feel that you did very well is also you constantly reminding yourself in silence about what happened. Like you replay the tape lah in your brain, right?
Yes.
There's also a theory that while you replay it longer,
Okay.
you numb out the feelings, like somehow, or like it becomes a very normal thing. You normalize a ending of a relationship. You normalize that people hurt each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
you normalize that. Oh, this
Okay.
thing is just an experience. It's just something that I go through.
Mm.
On the flip side, there's those people who are so scared of remembering the past or recalling the past because they don't want to emphasize and make it bigger.
Yeah, I heard of
so
this before.
Instead, they avoid thinking about
Correct.
it. They shut this memory off. But you are leaving a time bomb in your brain or in your body, right? That in the future, somebody were to step on it, it's gonna burst.
Yes.
And it won't be nice because you won't realize it's coming.
Yeah, because you keep trying to dip deeper into it to avoid. Yeah, then you keep patching back with the loose sand.
Yeah,
Then
so
it's loose sand. When someone just step on it, it will bomb. It will explode.
Yeah, it will explode, and usually you won't even know it's coming. So like it's not very good for your self-confidence, your future growth and all that, because like now there's a lot of trending things about what healing your inner child, healing your past self and your past life and stuff like that. It has got to do with all this because you inculcate and you bury it in your body thinking that it's gone. But somebody just need to point that particular spot and that's it.
Yes. So I can immediately think of, okay, now you're all visualize with me.
Yes, visualizing. Close your eyes.
Visualize. Okay.
Breathe in.
So just now we're saying that when you are avoiding it, you're just digging loose sand from elsewhere to patch this hole, right?
Yeah.
Right? On the flip side, which is what just now Kelyn was saying that I was actually doing, is to face it, right? Just face the music. So you imagine digging deeper actually to find the root cause. And when you finally dip that deep into it, and then you find the root of it, right? And then you pull it out. And then you throw it away, or you burn away, or something, throw to recycling bin
You
also
journal
can.
it away. You journal it down and then you burn the paper.
So can you see the two scenarios? One is you're finding somewhere else, like you're finding sand from somewhere else to patch this hole. Because you want to cover it, you don't want to face it, you want to avoid it, you want to just, never mind, just patch it up and stack as high as possible so that you'll be as far as possible. That's what you think. But on the other hand, for me is, just dig. Never mind, very painful, just dig, go and find where is this stupid pimple lah. Suddenly change to pimple. Where's this pimple? Then dig, and then you found the blackhead, right? Then you squeeze out, then much better. Starting from sand, I changed to dermatology. But you all get what I mean now, huh? You visualize that.
Yeah, they have to swap the pictures a bit.
Yeah.
I think, for this method, right, the digging deeper to find the root cause might be a bit difficult for people who have more of a type 9 kind of personality. Yeah, because their tendency is to avoid unpleasant things, avoid conflict, avoid reiterating, recalling all these unpleasant things.
Okay, true.
So their natural tendency would most likely to patch the hole first. Yeah, but I mean, if you realize that you've been patching and it's really not helping you, then maybe it's time to dig out a bit slowly. I mean, nobody's rushing you, and
like you see, I took 10 years.
Yeah, so
nobody rushed me. It's my own time frame.
Yeah, and you can always be the nicest angel for yourself, which is, do you want to settle it today? No, not yet. Okay, never mind. Let's continue work on this.
I allow myself to be patient with myself. I think that's the least I could do for myself lah. I believe in that lah.
I think the compassion for yourself is very important when you are dealing with such like big traumatic experience. Yeah, I mean, to really be the angel for yourself, really, you really need to be like Mother Teresa, like that. It's okay, you're hurt, you're being put down, I'm still there for you. Like, no matter what, that's the best self-love you can ever have, which is, no matter what happened to you, no matter how other people ostracize, criticize you, I will still be there for you. And that's something that, my master trainer told me. And that helped me heal a lot of wounds that wasn't healed before, because I was constantly blaming myself. Yeah.
Actually, for me is, when I look back, right, instead it becomes something funny, because like, it's really like, when you're young, you talk rubbish lah.
Yeah, like we were total jerks when we were young, right? Like we were like just nonsense lah, nonsensical and like emotional
whatever. And because you want to fit into the group, so naturally you were I also feel this way. Yeah, I also think this way. It's very normal because we were still very young, right? And then when we were young, we might do stupid things. We make
and then
stupid
you exaggerate
decisions.
Small little things into so, very big matter.
I'm very sure lah, all of us lah, I can vouch for it, all of us, when we look back at this incident, right, I think we actually feel a bit embarrassed lah. Like, did this really had to happen?
Like SMH, like why did I do that?
Yeah, I know, right? And I mean, all of us are already so much older. This thing is more than 10 years ago, so I'm sure all of us have already grown in our own ways and develop our own mindset, and obviously mature already lah, I would say lah. Like look back at this and what was I thinking back then?
I mean,
so that is my another mechanism for letting go, which is, for me lah, I just take it as not say I take things lightly to recover. It's just don't read too much into it, no? So for me lah, I felt that the first few years was being a vocal recorder. Next stage was journaling, the self-therapy, self-coaching, as what you just taught me. I didn't realize I was doing that. And after that is, are you able to laugh at it or not? Then that's where you know that you can let go already.
You achieve the state of enlightenment.
So I hope that our listeners, if you have something as traumatic as me, or okay, don't say traumatic lah. Traumatic like very bad like that. Don't say traumatic. Just say significant. Just now my word was significant. Yeah. If you have something as significant,
Hurtful.
look at Colleen. She was pouting when I said significant.
Yeah.
If only you can
roll
see
eye.
her zoom. Yes.
Roll eye.
She was rolling her eyes and pouting when I said significant. Yeah, again, you see, again. Yeah, okay. So if you have something so significant, you can consider my journey, right? If you need 20 years, you need 30 years, whatever, it's okay. It's your own timeline. It's your own closure. It's your own experience. It's your own journey. And I hope that me sharing this very intimate story of mine that is so important to me that I cry. I wasn't expecting myself to cry when we were planning to talk about this topic. I hope that you can use the tools that I shared to help yourself, okay? And most importantly is you have to be fair to yourself also lah. If you really never do it, just tell yourself you never do it. If you do it, then admit it. Yeah, okay, I did so, and I did this, I did that, and I neglected this, I neglected that. Okay, just be honest. Whatever you feel, just write it down. Or if you say it out, say it out. If you want to use the voice recording, also can, right? I hope that what I share can really help you to ease and to set yourself free lah. Because I felt that this has been weighing on me for too long. So I think I'm very blessed that I just naturally have all these things, all these tools, even though nobody taught me. Yeah, I naturally have these tools to help myself to get over things and to not think about it. Okay, I also hope that y'all can be fair to yourself. If you never do it, then just say you never do it. If you did it, then just admit it, like you neglected this, you neglected that, you didn't realize this, you didn't realize that. Yeah, just name it, just write it all out, or you can say it out as just now Kelyn was suggesting to do the voice memo, right? Yeah, so just give yourself that bit of a push lah, to hopefully it can help you to relieve whatever burden you have.
Yeah.
And this is my topic, my very personal experience of when is it time to let go.
Yeah.
I hope y'all enjoy it.
And this is just part 1.
Yes, we decided to split this into part 1 and part 2 because we both have so much to share, right? As usual.
So part 2 would be my story.
Yes.
About me letting go.
Yes, you get to listen to Kelyn's story.
Yeah, so you know what's coming in the 13th episode.
Yes. So, okay, I think I've shared enough. I
As
don't know
usual.
Yes, I don't know whether my story brought tears to y'all or anything that y'all have the same feeling as me, or maybe same experience. I don't know. Yeah, but as usual, feel free to drop us a DM to share with us. And if you have any questions, whatever things, or you can even ask me things like, what did I do in my journal? I think I'm okay to share with it. Yeah, if y'all want me to share. Yeah.
And good news, I've managed to get ourselves onto Apple Podcasts. So if you are listening to us on Apple Podcasts, please
welcome.
Please leave us a like and review. It will really help us in this podcast to get to more people, to help more people who are having similar experiences. And really, don't be shy. Just message us, even if it's just DM. Like high five in the comments or whatsoever. That I also feel this way. That kind of thing.
Or same sentiments. Yeah,
same sentiments. Like I will also feel the same way as your friend who so angry for you.
Something like that. Yeah. So okay, I think it's a good time to end our part 1 of this, and then see you next week when we can listen to Kelyn's story.
Yes. I can't wait to share.
Okay.
Bye bye.